Let's now take you to the camp of the National Democratic Congress, the NDC, where its flag bearer John Mahama is hosting a governance forum which is currently underway at the Ghana National Association of Teachers Hall, GNAT Hall, here in Accra. This event, part of the #Mahama Conversations platform, is expected to highlight key proposals from Mahama on strengthening accountability and improving political governance in his anticipated administration. ChannelOne TV's Fauzu Masawudu will bring us more. Hello. Well, we'll go and listen to the flag bearer of the NDC, John Dramani Mahama, and then we can engage my colleague Fauzu Masawudu. Let's hear Mr. Mahama speak.
Elections. I've reiterated that Ghana is at a crossroads because injustice is eating away at our society, with our economy inflicting untold hardships on millions of our fellow citizens. I've also reaffirmed my determination to ruthlessly root out the canker of corruption and refresh your memories on a few of the uncountable corruption scandals that this administration has tolerated without any sanctions. To reset Ghana for equitable opportunities and job creation and a 24-hour economy, we also need to restore public confidence and trust in our governance institutions, which are decaying under our very eyes. And not least among them are our courts. My determination to provide adequate safety and security for all Ghanaians under the 24-hour economy initiative remains unwavering. Let me assure you that we shall build a resilient relationship with citizens and our social partners, and will create room for unfiltered and uncensored encounters between me and my Vice President-to-be, Professor Jane Nana Opoku-Agyeman. There will be unfiltered and uncensored encounters between us and moral and civil society. I trust that by working together with the media, our international development partners, civil society organizations, our traditional and religious leaders, and our labor unions, we shall together reset Ghana and begin to relive the dream of Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah.
That was the flag bearer of the National Democratic Congress, NDC, John Dramani Mahama, speaking at a governance forum which is currently underway. My colleague Fauzu Masawudu is at that forum and he joins us with more via telephone. Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us. Bring us up to speed. Now, who is attending this event?
So the event is essentially open to public, particularly NDC supporters, but present here are some top guns of the party. I see Nana Oyebampo, who is the secretary for the NDC Manifesto Committee. We have some past ambassadors under the National Democratic Congress, as well as administration. We have some members of the Minority Caucus in Parliament also present, and some national executives of the party are present. So it's really a high-ranked event, but also, a combination of general party supporters and sympathizers. And of course, we have Bernard Mona is also here present, and the executive secretary of the importers and exporters, Hawingo.
Very well. Now, we know the focus is on outlining Mr. Mahama's plans for good governance. Now, are there specific issues being highlighted so far?
So, Nana, the event started with an address by the former NHIS boss, that's Sylvester Mensah, and it was essentially to set the tone for the conversation. And just to put this event into perspective, the #Mahama Conversation actually forms part of John Mahama's campaign strategy. So what is that he does is that he engages, respective stakeholders on selected topics in his 2024 manifesto. Here among some of the issues he's been highlighting really is what he calls the signing of a trade deals by the government, and he cites issues of the Mary deal, the Traffic Bureau deal, which has led Ghana into some 150 million judgment debt and what have you. We know that somewhere, last week, John Mahama, when he engaged the St. Walker Church, made mention of the fact that he believes that Ghana's governance and democracy is in crisis. Well, John Mahama made a reiteration of that here this evening. Also, John Mahama highlighted his proposed 24-hour economy policy. And then, interestingly, Mahama mentioned that he is going to incentivize the judiciary so that we can have a 24-hour court system, and that could be an interesting one.
Very well,
So we've
Fauzi.
been speaking about a lot of issues really, but centered on governance and accountability.
Grateful. Thank you so much for your time and, of course, for that information regarding the hashtag Mahama Conversations, which is underway at the GNAT Hall here in Accra. Fauzi Masaudo is my colleague here